So my video didn't go out yesterday. Fuck that up. And honestly, dumb mistake, man. The day just got away from me, and total oversight. Sloppy, man. Ugh, I hate that. You guys hate that shit when you like have a commitment and something happens that derails you, and it's like whether it's an oversight or whatever. It happened to one of my friends too, high level athlete. They were supposed to show up at this appointment, and something happened, and they didn't show up either, and they were like they apologized over and over and over again. You guys ever do that? How do you guys handle when you don't follow through, or when something is an oversight and you fail? How do you handle that type of failure? Because hey, in this video, guys, one of the things that I'm gonna help you guys with is negative self-talk. All right, because in that state where you fail at something and you beat yourself up, negative self-talk is not only does it suck, but it actually causes a sequence of events that completely destroy your life, right? Like you guys say that stuff, like you ever say that stuff to yourself, like, oh my God, you're a failure. It turns into a self-worth issue, right? Like when you miss a commitment and you fail at something, the whole failure turns into your identity. You're like, I'm not good enough. I'm never gonna win. I'm just a failure. Like you as a person, you judge yourself as a person when you fail. And negative self-talk is like the thing that makes you feel like shit. It's talking down to yourself, dude. Like, crazy that you're negative, that self-talk can make you feel like shit. So I'm going to help you guys out with that today in this video. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Jeremiah Sullivan. I was a quitter in life, and I turned my life around. I joined the military out of desperation, and I became a one percenter. And after the military, I had changed my life so much that other people started asking me basically how to become their best selves, how to accomplish more in life. And so I started coaching others, and that led me to the work that I'm doing now. So I help people transform their lives. I help them grow their businesses. I help them get in great shape. One time I helped a guy go from like not working out in years to running. I think it was a 50K if I remember right. This is in Colorado. He ran a 50K, and we put him on he had like basically 2 or 3 weeks to get ready for this 50K trail run, which is close to 30 miles if I did the math right. But the point is that the reason he was in that, the way we got him there was through mindset training. That was like one of the first guys that I was working with, first handful of guys I was working with one-on-one for the first year or two that I was doing business and coaching, and he completed it. And so people were coming to me for like that type of stuff. They wanted that mindset that could help them see something through. And the opposite of negative self-talk is positive self-talk, and it helps you crush shit. So that's what we want. We want a situation like that, where the guy has this 50K, whatever your situation is, where you have a 50K race, you have something ahead of you, like something that you want to get done, but you're not getting it done because you're beating yourself up non-stop through negative self-talk. So there, you can just will your way through negative self-talk. Sure, you can say, I need to get my shit together. I need to freaking, I just need to power through it. I just need to push through. And pushing through is requires this motivation mentality. You don't really need to push through negative self-talk. What I found, this was at Ranger School. So one of the things that I used to do, so when I was in Ranger School is like 62 days, right? And when you're in Ranger School, you have a lot of negative self-talk. You talk down on yourself all the time. You're constantly tired, constantly hungry, constantly fatigued, constantly missing home. And you're there for 62 days, maybe. You might be there for longer. It might be like 100 days or 300 days. Who knows? Fuck, dude. You don't really know when you're going to leave because you could recycle every phase. So the point is that you have a lot of bad days. And when I was there, I actually went through in the winter. So in the winter, it's cold, it's wet, and and I remember I had I was in, well, no, it wasn't mountains. I had a no-go on one of my evaluations, but that was in Florida actually. So But the point is that people would get no-goes, they would get recycled, and they'd start the course all over again, or the phase. And like when that happens, you start seeing shit happen around you that's negative. It increases the negative self-talk. So negative self-talk, what we want to do to get rid of that negative self-talk is, yeah, you can power through, but really what I found is that service is the best thing that helps you get through negative self-talk. Like the next time you're feeling like shit, just go try to give. Go give to somebody. Like literally, just, one of the things that I used to do in Colorado when I was there, is I used to walk around and just like when I was having a bad day or when I wanted to just get outside of my head, I would just go, sometimes I'd put like money in the parking meters randomly. Did that a few times, And I would just go give some service to people. And you'll notice that when you start helping people, matter of fact, this video right now came from me being in a state of negative self-talk, and I took one little action to help somebody, and then I took another one, and I took another one, and then took another one, and now it's been about an hour, and now I'm doing this video, knocking it out for you guys to get it up. And I thought it was important to like show you how exactly to turn negative self-talk into productive action, because it can be. Your negative self-talk, write that shit down. Negative self-talk is my opportunity for productive, positive action. Dude, negative self-talk is my opportunity for productive, positive action. That is so true, dude. Because think about it. If every time you get negative inside of your mind, if you just think about, all right, fuck, I'm negative. That's my trigger. That's my moment to just try to help somebody. And you don't even have to, it doesn't have to be your task list for work. It doesn't, literally, it does not have to be anything that you need to do. It's something where you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna help this one person right here. I'm gonna send a text message. I'm gonna make this phone call. I'm gonna freaking just do this one little thing to get some motion going in my life. And once you do that first step of service, helping somebody, commenting on somebody's Instagram page, leaving them a DM, like calling a friend, like whatever the step is that's calling you, you just do that. And the thing is when you like take that first step of service, you actually put yourself in alignment with your purpose. Our purpose is to help one another. That's part of it. And when you start serving humanity, and you get past yourself, so you go from a state of selfishness where you're thinking about you, me, right? And the negative self-talk is all fucking just pushing you down, and you shift it. That becomes a shift, and now you're operating from a place of service. And when you're operating from a place of service, you're aligned with your purpose. That puts you into flow state, and in flow state, all of your problems become suspended, right? You don't think about any of the issues you were dealing with before. Like when I'm in Ranger School, I'm there and I'm thinking, fuck, this sucks. I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm tired. I'm just gonna go help somebody. So I go around, I start helping some people. And as I'm helping others, I stop thinking about myself. Okay, so really the cure to negative self-talk, in this video, what I'm teaching you guys is service. It does reverse it. And like I said, your biggest opportunity, like when negative self-talk happens, that is one of your greatest opportunities for productive, positive action. If you can take it, turn it into service, you will start making productive action, and then everything will just kind of start snowballing and rolling forward, just like it happened to me in Ranger School. And the result was it actually made it through Ranger School in the 62 days. I didn't have to, first time all the way through. That is crazy. You guys that aren't in the military, that's not a common thing. I don't know what the numbers are. It's like maybe less than 10% people do that. And I really truly believe that one of the ways that happened was because I was so focused on giving and helping the team and providing great service. So that's today's video. I know it's going around right now where everybody's kind of negative and shit. I had an oversight, but hey, I'm still getting my 3 videos in a week, so I haven't broke that commitment. I just had a little bit of oversight, but it happens, right? So we'll just move on, learn from it, keep kicking ass together. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, leave a comment down below. Conquer all.